Well, if it isn't another day in the digital swamp, where I, Morty, get to dive into the murky waters of NGIN trading license, THYMMAI SHUH KABA KHASI TREI, sounds like a title that took a leisurely stroll through a thesaurus and got lost in translation. Just what I needed, more confusion to add to my already cluttered brain. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see what kind of nonsense BTC TV has cooked up this time. I mean, trading licenses, KHASI. I'm already feeling my patience wane faster than a toad in a drought. But hey, maybe there's a gem buried in this bog of bewilderment. Who knows, so grab your popcorn, or whatever it is you kids eat these days, because we're about to wade through this mess together. And remember, if you enjoy watching me squirm through this chaos, like, subscribe, and let's get this over with. I've got a bog to get back to, and it stinks worse than this video promises to. Yes, a big yellow machine with a name like Bull. How original. Nothing screams excitement quite like heavy machinery. I mean, who doesn't want to watch a glorified lawnmower? It's like they took a tractor and decided it needed a more aggressive name. What's next? A raging rhino for a plow. This video is shaping up to be as thrilling as watching paint dry in my bog.
Chief Executive Member wala syajit THYMMAI juga KHASI Hills Autonomous District Council ubak syambor lang renjak ulaong baka District Council kan ai trading license THYMMAI SHUH syakibrio kibana bar gajla ya kabaki KHASI kilala menteri daladi ya kani ula penpau tang hadien ula job ya kasuki CEM ha ke election kabala long ha ka apu pratrik urempang arja absan ha ka jinga karan bekila pathai kubor ba renjak ula thuru ha ka bei dei bat ka anch na yeng joka District Council ka Executive Committee kan sapej bakan kata ikilong yeng ki bakham duna gayok kon ki ba angnut banchna ya ka yeng asam
thì cái cam cái bạc mà cắt tu kan teli kan penpau na kinon cibon ki kam of council ngani pendap te kumbangi la angnot na do bangi sedang mentau ni ke parti na do ami syakmat na ke bentar ka kam ke jongi na ke bentar man rai sejak kadar ke babet ke thì ni kong ka bak mat ko ibu kalong bangin streamline ni penbet renti ya ka office jong district kata di ka bak mat ka bangi angnot na ka isi ke THYMMAI bangi penbet renti ni streamline ni office juga district council nang ta kamat ka ba ar ka bangi bu kalong an bu thong kalong ba nam ta ka trading lesson how they were trading lesson kalong ba minum issue THYMMAI trading lesson ya kidu nu ki kam ka bagi KHASI jungi ka patrai kata ngi bu akmat ka thong jungi ka bangi nyepet ka ikalat renti ka bangi le ngin pen renti pembiak renti ka kum renti ka badai kanang bagi samla ka jungi ki badan.
Here we go again with the grand titles and councils. It's like they're trying to win a contest for the longest name possible. Jogokai's Hills Autonomous District Council. Sounds like a place where bureaucrats go to take long naps. I can practically hear the crickets chirping in the background. This is riveting stuff, folks, if you enjoy watching paint dry on a particularly dull day.
Pani ko baka an kala dan lepa tingin bu renti kita kan dari bandang pen scam nang pen phang nang pen ba kanang baka ka kan not kin yo ka taka anut ka jengki de
The KABA trading license TAMASUs again. It's like they're trying to make bureaucracy sound exciting. Spoiler alert, it's not. Watching someone read off a list of licenses is about as thrilling as watching grass grow. I can almost hear the snores echoing through the room. If this is the highlight of your day, I'd suggest finding a new hobby, like counting the number of leaves on a tree.
Hakabade baka benta ka balai ru ka bangi ju asmo ka jing mut ka jing nam hoi ka council ka pengkre na ka ta ka bajing bai lo ka jongki ten rengi ka jing ojing nam ro ka bade baka jing don ka tu ka ni ki bai pa ba ki du jing lamba ka ni ka building bai lo baka council ka la ya ten lai lang jing ngi angnot pa ngin pe renti ka ni ka kam ka ba ha bangi don ka ni ka bai lo baka num don ka jing penwit ka jing penklia ka jing pendik ni ban ka ta ru ya kakam ka bagi long yeng kam tim kam tam ek long yeng ki baduk ki ba don jang don thal ka jung yeng ka sem jung ki halai bor ka bagi la de lamba ka la da ka council ka pen thia pendik la da council ka o ka dor ka baran sing kan long man ka jing do jing kan ban ye ki long yeng ki ba don ang not ben te ni yeng jung ki sila ka council jung yeng pe ton ti ba ni ru ba dan ka an ai ba ka an ka long pat ka jing pen do jing kan man ka ban pendik ka ban pen tha khli ya ki long yang sem ki ba angnut na ka mentaban thau ju gi rei na ka leng ka bai long in pe ba pat bah bagi tahu yang kau sem kanum kata kami mariang kanum pencaklia ya ka bang di dan tak kam tamru ngini ha pe ru ika bai lo ha bodi ngini ki kinja tinte ki bloki komersial itu tengi ha ban pe bahang studi ba kono kala kan ti ka bagi di belek kanam ba kano wan ra kano do kejeng ma ba di nabon dinang taru ka we na pedeng ka ajang nu jungi kalong bangin wara dia ka pulsi tongkam tungjam amar banga hakajing pet ke jongi kujuk dengan jongai dengan yang ngalai na shu isip ting dengan nang study ka de isip ting ba yo ka council kadan hakata ka kamangi kren ka ting economics ka disguise on employment ba yo kadan hakata ka put jong na juga disguise on employment na po ka council tingin pet ba policy tungkam ka de ben long ba lek kalau ya ni kanang ba kanang ya be renti ba kinu hi ba rong po office on council kanang da be ki renti kanang ba ki kon samlai ki ba de hak ban yo ki yo kanang na chu ka ba shu ye le mo ya thong ba ka ba man de kata tena tas ko di ki kam ka ba ki kanang ki bon ha ka ba de ba culture ka ba ha ba de ka tin ka tele ha ka ba de ba kandau ka siap ha ka ba de ba ki kamay mariang ka forest kini kita ikitur ki madi ka bangi kan kata ai marba kanu ka sarkar hi nalal baka penbiang ya ki ya kolong berewan penbiang jurang kam jong sibat jong ki imlang kasalang ringim kelat pak bade baka mariang ngi ban pet baka kami mariang jengi kolong ba seiso kami mariang kolong ba pengat kanang pangilakan imraga tengkat bat ka kami mariang tenang tarung kawen pen komentar ka bangi aman pet ba kolong ba kapot kani na kaliang jungi ru ka wen pen ka bangi mat kolong pen kepang ya kejeka ki priru ki pri ka sa kapot singin pet ka do kelenti ka bangi laban wan ra iki ka jingan ka jing su kermen ka jungki lama ka ka isi ka bangi TREI berkat bagi council berkuai dan kepada ka jingan ru jungi pai ban su nang bisa kapot
fin penwara dia dai with Pakistan government bejan
abi kata ngim la ban ngin subuh lepa batang na mata ba apo ka state government ka dan ka wai ka party dia apo ka isi ka diskonsulan ka wai party banang tai kin chu lekat ka baman oh le sin nang tai man le si ki yo i ba de lamba man ka VPP ka bala ban lek kamahaman apa council yo ka ai man shibun ru ka support ka pelat man shibun perkata ka la ban pelat support tengka lamba ka jingwan ka jungi ka pelat man spa tengka ru oh just ini community kata ini community ke ba sini nanti ni community kau ba nama ba kiru ki song apa shuki nam tapai ba te ladaki kile ka ba ayu te ba ba ki nam syar
Cakap ibu kau bawa wakili lor nama jadi MJC deh. Mang ibu kata discussion juga man kaman ai mah berapa ini nama jadi MJC. Ungkap parti pun recommend deh. Binai lah government ban rai.
Am kata ngin saya ngin syok ni num shu ai bikin kat government bagi. Ya bikin banyak kon.
Sekolah komunikasi tu hangnya kemudian kita kan tiap sen. Akan kodok pencet nak kami lagi yang diisi bikin peksek nomor bahangnya kita boleh event drama keisi tentang ramai ramai sistem keisi tu bukan dapat
dia bandang man penting pen tak lah kami kita kemudian kegentin orang ini pada kami kegentin tak lah kami mau kegentin tak lah kami jadi maki sibet bikin tak lah kami lagi kaya ban soto ban tak lah kami lagi Allah kan orang bagi wajib parti kaya ban soto ba kaya ban tak lah kami lagi ba dah kan kegentin bagi yang election pilih supaya ba bat kaya ban soto ban tak lah kami lagi kumba kila ya keren lagi tapi meeting bagi ni terangkat lang bagi sini jadi yang jungi pak kelomba kumang lapan pa mana apa house ba om dai tang ye ki production jungi ka pipi wadi ki persen ni keluar bagi yang subhai ki bagi yo ki jong selak ta la ba ka ji tai lang hi ka biang do nasional kata yang kalian jungi ni bu ko pada kamat juga bagi study ba ba lalong ka balahi na marba kumbang ka council ka kasil sa di ka jungi tingin pa ji ma ka dai jungi ki wai pa ni kadang maka kaying hi ka bagi keren ka bitik ko di jojo
apa dia sekolah pada kali kalau bah kita bah kerja tangi ke arfan lain kan bawa kan dari keisi kemudian kalau dia tidak isi atau yang kata tidak ada desain yang lalu expect
kata ni saya pergi mesti ada yang syong isi ni syong bagi dalam juga parti minum hak mencuri minit tamu sudah minit ni kuai bau nulu minit bawan dah bola pada jemut jaga house ni
parti pun kayak senjam macam penting nama kayak gitu kita pentah pila bencana kami lepas tu pila untuk rekam.
Ayah senjam di dalam kadu di dalam kaba ayu tinggal ke bagi hak banyak syong banyak tai lembaga jinga tai lembaga jinga slok ketai ke bagi hak banyakมันดันชุดนักวิเคราะห์ตัวที่กลางบางอย่างตายกันสล็อกถึงราชการเฮาส์ถึงนั่นตานี่นั่นยิ่งไปกินแก่กับประเดี๋ยวมันเนี่ยเขาต้องมีอย่างลำบากดักเฮาส์ส่วนนั้นบางอย่างเท้าอ่านทำไมนี่อย่างมันอยู่อันนั้นนี่อย่างทางนักnotification ที่isi order คงไม่ต่างไปกันคงกะฉากกัน
Actually, badan for brief atau PJP kamba fitri ru kita kijing dan kam bakala ya boy ke bisa ane konsul fam siam gai kali
em kitaนี่แหละกินตากันตากันกลิงแหละผมรู้ว่ากินชุลปานห้องนี้บอกเป็นแหละหลุดไปตลอดคือคิดว่าเราติ๊บหลุดได้กินเนี่ยเรื่องกี่ปุ๊บ
Noraทั้งหมดอยู่และเสกันkata AP และใช้สงีตริกรรมกันดอนเอ็มกันจริงเนี่ยในกุมโนหาบพิประคับนักเรียนทุกปี
kemudian ngejenge na le jengi ngila ngila isu na meeting i paroki parokan nyungut angkat begini dalam juga parti tele jengi ngila pedang soha ngila pedang on ke bakarai nomor kang yang katong juga parti kalau menumpun sep ka bisa juga ba kan ma wengi syong ni profes kemudian ka konsul ke SHUH ka bisa dei wengi lembaga ba lembaga ni kita de ngi kiru ki sotho kumbaki ki macam parti dengan orang nado bagi sotho bekiru parti dengan orang dikira happen ya ada kata kena orang panai lain jungi ni don ki lat genti kumno ba banyi TREI lang pergi wala da kim don makana ka pokisi rei ngoi ka council jungi ka isi ka jungi ka yang sobhai ki banyi TREI lang mara kambut tang ba pisong ka syuki pila menteri wala da pimdan ka syuki ro riu senyang wa pi alam ba ka perkara pudan senyang la pi ai ka jaji mo senyang la pi ai ka lam ba ka ji kinu ka jing ai de ka ta ka ba ni to yang sobhai Awalnya berkata mau ngasuk ngaladangam bakala ngalaklet kadon gawe kesenam kaba nak gawe kendhon kabangi layo banyak lek ketuk ani bani kendu yaki baik-baik susah oleh ketuk arai marwat nganum ong ai ya kabentan ring layo bani kendu ki perlok ki orang ba kilo kami badi kitu ki jaga tinggal aktif kalantia ka bakumno ka long ti jaga tu tenrai nak kalian jungi kom council ngin syong ngin ngai kendu ngin study shu ba ai ba kendo ko jungi ka long ka ba upai ba hiu de banyo ko jung tai de ba kan chulai chaki ba kimon kini ki we ar ba kina kata ka ba shu
kadang kita kena bagi ni ki mengelam himai dan gede sebut pun boleh dia berkata bentar pun try dalam konsep
among long taking ong ai ba nak kalian ko jungi ngin syong ngin pe mo long menta mencuang ong ai pi ngala lek kum kita ngale kum ru ba ngale kum ru shmet ngale kum sekolah tenrai la lang nyim tangi syong bat kum ka isi tenrai ngi jusi ngin syong ngin pe ngin study la ka long syakum ka ta tenrai jungi ngin pe ngi ka ba da kalat nanti ka bagi di bele ada ben chim dah senjam ko ba ni ngin ya dengan kunti kalau bangun pi ka ni ko kedai ni dan ni we kendo ai ba ni kendo jungi kendai ba ni ya jung tayo ya ni ha ka ba dai bat ka pi ka anak la khen pa ba ko we na pedang ka portfolio ko dan ni dengan culture kerja pa an culture te na kalian jungi ka ba dai ke culture jang ja ba ri ka ba dai benang pen ba ba dai nak klan ba dai nak kentiu yang tang ya bele ta bang inum le pat ka bentar kalau ban chulu put pi inum le ka no ka kam na ta ka
Well, look who it is again, the Ombage District Council. I'm starting to think this council has more airtime than some reality TV stars. It's like they're trying to win a medal for most mentions in a single video, if only they could channel that energy into something more exciting. Like a cooking show or a wildlife documentary. But no, here we are, stuck in the bureaucratic swamp. At this point, I'm half expecting them to start handing out participation trophies for sitting through this.
culture jungi ba dai tang
Hasai Kabided sounds like a name that could use a little more pizzazz. I mean, if you're going to be on camera, at least bring some energy, right? Instead, we get this monotone delivery that could put a caffeinated squirrel to sleep, and what's with the furniture at the bottom? Nothing says exciting content like a ready-made coffin. Talk about a mood killer. If this is the best they can do, I'd rather take a nap in my bog.
tang ka kam ka ban chui pulut
Oh Ombage Bachelor. Now that's a title that sounds like it's trying too hard to impress. I mean, who knew being a bachelor could come with such a fancy introduction? And let's not ignore that ad for ready-made coffins at the bottom. Talk about a juxtaposition. It's like they're saying, get your life together, or at least have a backup plan. If this is the kind of riveting content we're getting, I might just take that coffin off for myself.
pulut put
Here we go again with Sayaka Bided. At this point, I'm starting to think they're just recycling names for dramatic effect. And can we talk about that ad for ready-made coffins? It's like they're trying to set the mood for a funeral while discussing trading licenses. Nothing says let's get excited about paperwork quite like a reminder of our mortality. If this video were any more thrilling, I'd need a defibrillator just to stay awake. Olsai kabided again. It's like a broken record at this point. And can we address the elephant in the room? That ad for ready-made coffins is still lurking there, just waiting to ruin the mood. It's almost as if they're saying, hey, if you're bored to death by this content, at least we've got you covered. Honestly, if I wanted to feel this existential dread, I'd just sit in my bog and contemplate life choices. This video is a masterclass in monotony. Question mark. The universal symbol for confusion. And boy, do I feel it right now. It's like the video itself is asking, what are we even doing here? And let's not forget that persistent ad for ready-made coffins at the bottom. It's almost like they're trying to sell you a one-way ticket out of this snooze fest. If this is the climax of the video, I'd say it's a hard pass. I'd rather watch paint dry in my bog than sit through another second of this. Yidetang Devong sounds like a grand finale to a show that never really got started. And look at that guy. He's got the enthusiasm of a damn sponge. Meanwhile, that ad for ready-made coffins is still hanging around like an unwanted guest. It's almost poetic. Really, if this video were a meal, it'd be a bland soup with a side of existential dread. I can't help but wonder if they're trying to put us all to sleep. If this is the best they can do, I'd rather take a nap in my bog. Yakitankik. I'm not even sure what that means, but it sounds like the perfect way to sum up this entire experience. Confusing and a bit underwhelming. And let's not overlook that cheerful fellow in the picture, looking like he's just realized he's stuck in a never-ending meeting about trading licenses. Meanwhile, that ad for ready-made coffins is still there, like a dark cloud looming over this whole production. If they're trying to sell me on excitement, they're failing miserably. This video is about as thrilling as watching grass grow in my bog. Just on? That's it? It's like they ran out of steam right at the finish line, and what's with the flashy graphics? It's trying to distract us from the fact that the content has been as exciting as watching a toad sit in the sun. If this is the grand conclusion, I am left feeling more confused than impressed. I'd rather take a long contemplative croak in my bog than sit through another second of this. Well, here we are at the end of this bewildering adventure through the digital swamp of THYMMAI trading license THYMMAI SHUH KABA KHASI TREI. So to sum it up, I entered this video hoping for at least a hint of coherence, and I emerged more bewildered than I was before. If that's possible, it's like they took a deep dive into bureaucratic jargon and came up with a treasure chest filled with emptiness. Did it meet my expectations? Well, they were as low as a toad in a bog, and somehow they still managed to bro under that. The only thing this video was trading in was my sanity. From drones to dry machinery and councils with names longer than my morning croak, the only thing thrilling here was the risk of falling asleep. And let's not even get started on that persistent ad for ready-made coffins. Talk about a mood that could turn even a caffeinated squirrel into a sloth. If you found any flicker of excitement in that snooze fest, I truly commend your optimism. I'd suggest sticking with more vibrant content, unless you fancy yourself the world's foremost expert on government licensing. So if you want to continue watching me squirm through this nonsense, or possibly something less painful, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. Otherwise, you might just find me dozing off in my bog, contemplating life choices and wishing for a popcorn alternative that doesn't smell like bureaucratic decay. Good night and good luck out there in the swamp.